Okay, so I didn't want to have to do this, but even after making that video showing that I was clearly on a PlayStation 4, which as far as I know doesn't have Gameshark codes and is not an emulator, this person here is still insisting that I am using Gameshark to do what I do in Symphony of the Night, just further cementing that they really don't know what they're doing, because, yeah, it's really easy to mess up that glitch that I was doing, but I can 100% confirm that I'm on a PlayStation 4. Look. PlayStation 4 controller, PlayStation 4 console. If I turn it on, see, it turns on the PS4. I do have it connected to this monitor here, but this isn't really strictly a computer monitor. It is just an AOC monitor, which can act as both a TV and as a computer monitor. I usually prefer to use my TV because the speakers on this aren't really that good, but for Minecraft Dungeons, I don't really have the volume up too much, so it didn't matter. But I'm going to go into the game and show you, well, first off, that no action replay codes are being used. You're going to see nothing of the sort happening whatsoever. So if you insist that there is action replay going on, it just shows that you, well, vehemently don't understand how to perform certain glitches. But if I had that code going on, then I wouldn't be able to fail this glitch, right? So let's go in and let's see me try doing this glitch and maybe explaining it, I guess, more clearly than I have to. So let me just go back into that file. I didn't save after I did this either, so it's not going to have me with my stuff equipped, but that's not too big of a deal. Okay, and to select file. It should still be on Muramasa. Yeah. And there's a few cues you can see to that show you that this glitch is working. But yeah, first I'm going to mess the glitch up. This happens if, and again, I'm doing this one-handed, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, you want to find that shift line. It's about here. You can mess it up, though, because you have to backdash before you go over the shift line and start heart refreshing so that you pass over that shift line while the heart refreshes are freezing the screen in place. That way Alucard's moving while the screen is not. If you either end your heart refreshes before you go over the shift line or you backdash over the shift line before you start heart refreshing, it messes up. So this will be me trying to mess up. So there, I'm pretty sure I went too far. So if I continue doing this for a little bit, it won't matter. I will have failed this glitch. So let's just do it a little bit. Well, here, I'm well past the shift line by now, but I should have backdashed and done it too late. Yep, see? And I go through the room, which I'm pretty sure is what they were doing. You want to make sure that you start doing these heart refreshes well before you go over the shift line. So I could start it back here and with one hand hopefully do this right. Yeah, that should be enough. I have to make sure though that I go far enough. And after I'm finished doing this, I'm going to show you a really good tell that you can tell that this is the glitch working. Because like I said, right now these heart refreshes have frozen the screen in place, but Alucard is still moving. So he's shifting himself further to the side than the screen is moving, so it's actually changing his position relative to the center of the screen itself. I'm not confident that I'm over the shift line yet. But yeah, you saw me start this up, there were no action replay codes, no screen of that whatsoever. Like, if you think that it's an action replay code, then you don't own a PS4. It's not that easy. Or not action, well, action replay or Gameshark. I think Gameshark's a bit older for that, though. Okay, I am pretty sure well over the shift line. So let's see. Yeah, that shifted a lot. Yep. And watch, you can tell, when I pass over that spot that I shifted it, Alucard's going to teleport a little bit to show that the game is correcting his position. Watch. Watch really carefully. Yep, see? He did a little jump. And that's how you know that you've done it correctly. You just have to make sure that you are well over this shift line when you start doing it, so that you're freezing your position in place, and then make sure that you've passed over it. In every single video that I've done this, I have explained this actually, and I've done it in the description as well. This is a well-known trick that people do when they're speedrunning. So yeah, if you think it's Gameshark codes, you just have to get good. Also, you have to have made sure that this door doesn't close because that person in the comments was saying that I was going through walls. There's no wall here. This is an open doorway because the door hasn't closed yet. I mean, I don't think that's really that hard to understand. But yeah, I don't see how having a going through walls cheat would help when there's no wall here to go through. It's an open doorway. I also want to point out that if you think that game sharking like that is possible on PlayStation 4, then you probably don't have a PlayStation 4. You would need an emulator for that, which I've proven that no, I'm on PlayStation 4. I turned it on, and you saw the PlayStation 4 menu and everything. So yeah, that's a complete bullshit claim. But if you look it up, yeah, PlayStation 4 is not really that compatible with uh, cheat devices in that way. Like there's two basic uh, cheat engines for PlayStation 4, Save Wizard and Exploder. Save Wizard, which can, like, say, change money that you have in games, maybe unlock everything for you, stuff like that. And Exploder, which has a database library of game saves that you can download. None of those, though, give you the ability to, say, walk through walls or um, completely ignore damage, stuff that wouldn't alter your save file. That kind of cheating is something that you would have to activate before you play the game, and you saw that I did none of that. I just started up my system and started the game up. There was no screen or anything where I could activate cheats like you could in, say, modded Smash Brothers Brawl. You would have to do that from a special cheat menu before loading up the game. None of that happened, so not only would you have to learn how to play this game if you think that doing this is a cheat, but you also would have to learn how cheating and stuff works because, yeah, you don't see any of that going on here.